It's Paul Gibson here with Leon in the studio. Leon Timbo, how things going, man?
What's going on, Paul? I'm excited to be here, man. Beautiful weather.
Yeah.
I made it. The flight worked.
The flight worked. You landed?
I landed.
You're alive? Let me tell you what, Leon is a trooper because he came straight from the airport, straight to our studios. That's a brave move, man.
Yeah, bro. And I just I was reading out of Philly that Mike Huckabee they were kind of quarantined on a flight from L.A. because somebody was ill, and so everybody's safe, but they kind of got a little quarantine. So they had some things going on, and I kind of slipped through the cracks. So here I am. Here I am, bro.
Sweet deal, man. Well, dude, I found out that we were doing this interview yesterday, so I've been having fun brushing up on all things Leon Timbo, which has been cool.
Okay, good.
And first off, I was like, I love your name. I think that's like the most killer name ever. I just love it. And beyond that, I was like, well, what kind of music does Leon play? Because I want to get to know this. And so I checked out your song Brighter, and man,
oh, bro.
That song is dope. I love it.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It allows me to kind of walk into a bit of a social consciousness,
Sure.
You know, how to help the needy and less fortunate, and how we kind of give back and give voice to the voiceless, bro. And so I was excited. Brighter brights up my day.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it was interesting because, I went into this, and what I was told initially was that it was like that you were kind of a black gospel artist, which I'm like, that's cool. I was like, I like black gospel music. But then when I listened to the song, I'm like, this is not the black gospel music that I know.
Yeah. I grew up Kojic, right? The Kojic denomination, but I kind of slipped in a little James Taylor and slipped in a little Bill Withers and slipped in a little. So it's a bit of I'm a mutt, if you will. I'm just kind of a Yorkie and a Great Dane, just kind of rocking, That's Leon Timbo.
There you go. Well, and one of my favorite things about it was that not only was it stylistically different from what I was expecting, but also, like you said, it's got that kind of social commentary in it, which is funny because I've been listening to the brand new Derek Minor album, and it's got a lot of that in there. And I was like, well, this is the kind of thing that I'm used to hearing from hip-hop artists, both mainstream and Christian.
Absolutely.
But I'm not used to hearing that presented in this way, and I thought it was very refreshing.
Well, the fortunate thing is that E1 has given me the ability to be that open in life music and then cross over into a worship context in the same expression. And so I was just fortunate to be able to give all of what I see, all of what I experience on the road, because I've been doing this for 15 plus years, right?
Wow.
And so it's been when you go club to church to festival, club to church to festival, they kind of write their own songs, and you see your own things. And so to have a label that gives you free reign in articulating that for people to hear is a blessing.
Awesome. Fantastic. Now, one of the newest things that you're working on is this project with Northern Lights United. Tell us, one, how that came to be, and two, kind of what that looks like.
In my travels, Paul, I've seen a lot of worship leaders in different churches just kind of sitting there, setting up, building just a great community. And everybody don't have the ability to get on the road and be the next Chris Tomlin. And so what I wanted to do was create an umbrella that those types of worship leaders could write songs, release songs, and kind of develop a camaraderie in terms of context and communication. How is it over here in Arkansas? How is it in LA? How is it in Sweden? And so we're from all over. And so the term Northern Lights United is just that. We kind of light up those unique places that we're in. And when we're together, we kind of iron sharpening iron concerning this worship thing. What's next? Where your strengths, where your weaknesses, not just in music, but in doing life. And so I'm excited about partnering with that concept and moving forward, bro.
Fantastic. So the album that you guys have done that with is The Invitation to Worship, and this is the first one. So I assume there's going to be a follow-up.
Absolutely. Already in the can. And so we wanted to kind of roll it off softly. Man, this business is beautiful. It's
and
beautiful,
it's straight up crazy.
You have to roll it off softly. So we're kind of rolling the first volume. We did volume 1, 2, and part of 3.
Okay.
But you just kind of gotta, one at a time. And so, we got a bit of them in the can, but man, I'm really excited to see what they do.
Nice. Now, in the process of getting this project together, was there anything that surprised you that you didn't see coming?
Absolutely. When you do life with people that are leaders, you gain a different appreciation of that of what you're doing. You know, it's one thing to be a worship pastor or worship leader, and then you have, people that kind of work up under you, volunteer based, so on and so forth. But then when you have a couple of worship pastors, the conversation changes. Some of how you involve yourself in the community changes, and some of the struggles and the processes you go through change. And so to have some of those conversations and the healing that takes place with those kinds of leaders is something that I didn't expect. I should have expected, but I didn't expect. So when we stepped into the music, it gave a different maturity and a different honesty and transparency to the music. It's not just about getting on stage, but it's about the end result. What do we want the end to look like? Not just the moments of the lights and the camera, but what do we want the person to go home with? And so that was a breath of fresh air, bro.
Fantastic. Now, off of that first project, you got a song called ABBA, which at first, when I first saw it, I halfway expected to say it's them covering Dancing Queen, but that wasn't it.
Come on. I see you. Man, ABBA it's the term father, and Jonathan and Melissa Helsner wrote the original piece. So this is a remake, and so because like I said, James Taylor and a little bit of folk, a little bit of country. I just wanted to articulate it in the way that's blessed us on the road.
Sure.
And so I was told by an amazing artist, I won't even name drop, but he said first you write the song, then you perform the song, and then the performance of the song rewrites the song, and then you record it. And through the process of just engaging in atmospheres, it kind of created another expression of those words. And so that's what ABBA is, bro.
Okay, nice. Well, now we were talking about just kind of that as a song off the record, but what do you think is your favorite one, your baby on the record? Because I think it feels like everybody has that one that they just can't wait to be able to share with people in a live setting.
ABBA was that for me for that reason. I've been doing it for years, and so to be able to articulate it with such a mature group helped me to kind of realize it in a way that I've dreamed of. But another song called "Get the Glory" that I wrote with Percy Beatty and a young up-and-coming worship leader, Isaiah Freeman, it allowed me to kind of reminisce on my childhood and how my grandma, my Nana, would create moments for us to pray when we didn't want to, bro. We didn't want to pray. She would wake us up on
Grandmas
Saturday.
are good for that.
Jeez. I want to eat. I want to watch cartoons. No, it's time to pray. It's time to sing. It's time to create an atmosphere for God to show up in. And so Get the Glory is a bit nostalgic for me in that sense. And so for that reason, Get the Glory kind of rings a bell in my heart.
Okay. Well, for those people who have been a fan of you for a really long time as you doing your own thing, what do you think people will be most surprised by when they listen to Invitation to Worship for this project with Northern Lights United? How do you think people are going to be shocked by, like, oh, well, this isn't the same as what I'm used to from Leon?
Sure, I'm a live guy, and so what I did was myself and Jamel Kimbrough, who's written, produced for Todd Delaney, and countless others. We sat and wanted to articulate a studio album with a live persona, just a live atmosphere. And so what you're used to getting from me on the road is people are there, I'm on stage, get the tracker, press record, raw love, raw worship, let's go.
Yeah.
And so what we did this time is we took a chance and made the room the instrument and let that go, bro. And so I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of what we accomplished.
Nice. Now, I also saw that coming up very soon, you're going to have a video for the song Love's Not Supposed to Hurt. What can people expect from that?
Love's Not Supposed to Hurt. It's a song, it's a father-daughter song. And then it's a song about, it's a song about our country. And then it kind of expresses into, my father just recently passed away in April, right? Yeah. And so from the beginning of the song, I'm telling my daughter, love's not supposed to hurt, but this is how it hurts. And then I tell her, love's not supposed to hurt, but sometimes this country hurts. And then love's not supposed to hurt, but then the people you love the most fall away. And one day I'll fall away. Yeah. But the love that kept me and brought me to you is the love that'll keep you going. So that expression, we did it in a cornfield and just a storytelling space of honest talk, honest conversation. That's what love's not supposed to hurt us.
Fantastic, fantastic. What's in the future for you at this point? What's next that people can look forward to?
Man, I'm at the beautiful, slightly great age that allows me to enjoy the moment. I can tell you about this tour and this festival, but man, I just made it from Philly by a wing and a prayer. And I think I'm just happy about that. No, they'll see me. Check me out, LeonTimboLove.com. We have about 20 dates up there right now. And so I'm all over. But right now, I'm just grateful for making it through BNA. So let's just stop there.
There you go. Good enough for now. Good enough for now. Well, Leon, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thanks,
it was a
Paul.
pleasure to get to meet you. It's always fun to meet another bald man who
Let's
can sport a beard.
Let's go, bro.
That's right. We're lighting up the room with the reflection. It is just a beautiful thing.
Nobody else can do it. Bald men rule. Me and Paul, we rocking it.
That's right. That's right. And let me tell you what, once you go bald, you have a new appreciation for the danger that is cabinet doors.
Oh, cabinet doors and winter.
Yes.
A head cold has another meaning.
Yes.
Scully's win. Yeah.
Cool deal, man. Well, dude, thank you so much for hanging out. It was a pleasure,
Thank you,
and I
bro.
hope we run into each other real soon.
Absolutely.